Today we're going to talk about some of the challenges that people have when they're thinking about starting their own business. And a lot of people have so many things that hold themselves back. That's what we're going to talk about today. And you better subscribe right now. There's going to be a lot of honesty. We're going to talk about a lot of things that we've experienced in this business. And we're going to talk about some of the conversations that we've had with a lot of people that are trying to start their own agency, or they're already in business already. So let's talk about the first challenge that holds a lot of people back.
Yeah, the first challenge that holds a lot of people back is fear.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to use myself as an example. For instance, you know, like even before we started this whole idea of starting our own, like, you know, agency and an online course for non-medical home care agency, I wasn't ready for that. And it has to do with fear.
Okay. So what do you think it was that made you scared?
What really made me scared is thinking it's all about failure.
Okay.
Yeah. What came into my mind is, oh my God, what if things don't work out? How are people gonna see me? Like,
right? Your friends, your family.
You know? So I think that was my very number one concern, failing. And you know, one thing I've come to realize about most of us is that we tend to focus on the wrong things. Like all the successful people out there, they had to fail at one point, you know? Yeah. You can't just do one thing, you know, and expect to succeed.
There's no way.
We learn from our mistakes, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's something that most people don't look at it that way. They want to do whatever business that they want to do, they're expecting to succeed, but they fail to realize that, you know, we learn from our mistakes, and experience is like the best teacher, you know? Right. Yeah, we get better as we learn from our mistakes. Right. Yeah, so number one reason why a lot of people are scared of starting their own business is fear. And like I said, they don't want to fail. Yeah, they think, oh, maybe people are going to laugh at them.
Good. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Who is people?
Who's people?
Because you're generalizing. People are gonna. What did you say?
Yeah, people, exactly.
Okay, but who are those people exactly? Is it family?
Yeah, it's a combination of people. Like when I mean by people, I mean family. I mean like friends. You know, maybe even, you know, your co-workers. Right. Yeah. Because at one point you might bring this up, oh, I'm planning to start up, you know, a non-medical home care agency, and you know, everybody's excited, you know, to hear that you're starting your own business. And then the next time when you meet them, they'll ask you, so how is your how far have you got into the business? Are you getting clients?
Yeah. Are you getting clients?
Imagine if you're not getting those clients. Right. You know, things are not really going well. Then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, then you start having these awkward conversations.
You start
avoiding people. Yes, you start avoiding people. Yes. Okay, so this is a good point. What you said, people like you go to brunch with your girls, right? They're gonna start asking you all kinds of questions. So we have a solution for this problem. What is the solution for this problem? Give the people a solution.
Well,
they want to know.
The solution for this problem is don't. You shouldn't care what others think about you.
But you see, there are a lot of people watching right now. Yeah. Well, maybe not a lot because it's our first episode. Yeah. But they will say, how do I stop caring about what my best friend of 20 years, right? Okay. My best friend of 20 years has to say. I can't. You know what I mean? Like. There are a lot of people that have grown up with their high school friends or their childhood friends, So
Even
they
your
really
parents,
care.
even your
Yeah, even your own parents, right?
Right, right.
And they really care about what these people have to say,
Right.
right? But I'll tell you what the solution is. It's very simple. You have to cut off people for a period of time. Just cut off people. Stop going out for that 1 or 2 years. Make up excuses. Be like, hey, listen, I'm not feeling well. Every time they ask you to go for a cookout,
Is it right to even lie?
listen.
Yeah.
You have to. It's a necessary evil, right?
Okay.
You have to cut off people for a specific period of time.
Yeah, I understand that,
Right?
because usually people are
Yes.
dysfunction too.
And even if you, let's say you're talking to your parents or your mom or your dad on the phone,
Yeah.
and they start asking you, hey, just say, hey, I gotta go. I got a pot on the stove right now. I got something in the microwave. I got something else. Make up any excuse. You have to sacrifice.
Right.
You see, I think some of the people that are watching right now have gone to medical school, have gone to nursing school,
Yes.
right? Because we've had a lot of conversations with
RNs.
RNs,
Right.
who else? LPNs.
LPNs as well. Even
A lot of
some that
conversations.
who have had experience working
Right.
as a nursing assistant for a long time.
Right.
And some even that are in school. They
Yeah.
wanna do RN, but they're also thinking of doing a business as well.
Right.
Before they graduate.
So I feel like
Yeah.
you just have to, if you've been through medical school, if you've been through the nursing school, you have to tap into that hustle, the mindset that you had when you're in nursing school.
Right.
All those sacrifices that you had to make when you're in nursing school. You didn't party, right?
Yeah.
You didn't go out all the time. Every time you were invited to go to brunch,
Yeah.
you just told your friends, look, I gotta go study.
Right.
You know, I have to take
Yeah,
this
it's
exam.
also like a discipline.
Discipline.
Yes, you have to have that discipline. In
Right.
order to, in anything.
In anything.
Anything, any business setting or whatever you do in life, if you want to succeed, you gotta have a high level of discipline.
You gotta go in.
Yes.
The discipline.
Just for instance, like me and him, we don't go out anywhere.
You don't go out.
We are always working in the house, like, because we have long-term goals that, we need to work on them now. If we don't, then it's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right now is the time
Yeah.
to start your business.
Right.
And this
The best.
this is the best time
Yeah.
because COVID is the perfect excuse.
Yes.
Right away. You'll be like, hey, I don't want to catch
And
anything.
guess what? This is
Yeah.
the best time to also learn new skills. Yeah, because you have
Yes,
plenty
yeah.
of time.
You got plenty of time
Yeah.
now. You got plenty.
So it's like saying that, have you ever heard of, I don't know how they say it exactly, but when you face a lot of challenges,
Right.
look at those challenges as opportunities. So even this COVID is a challenge, but it's also an
A
opportunity.
massive opportunity.
Yeah, there's so much that you can learn, and we are living in times whereby there's so much information out there, especially on YouTube and
Yeah.
on the internet. There's so many things that you can learn. So just use your time wisely, and there's much that you can do. And then another thing
Yeah.
is,
Go ahead.
we didn't talk about fixed mindset.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we've had a lot of calls with people that are looking to either start their own agency or grow their own agency.
Right.
And so we have this online course, right, that teaches people how to start or grow their own agency by themselves.
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yes.
If you want, you can click on the link below and you can take a preview on the course
Right.
if you want to. But we had a lot of conversations with a lot of people that were looking to learn, right? And one of the main things that I noticed is a lot of people are still stuck,
Yeah.
right?
With their own ways of doing things.
They're still stuck in the old way of doing things.
Right.
What's an example of the old way of doing things?
Like we've had people that they've started an agency
Right,
and they're trying to look for clients,
right,
but the way they were taught or they have heard from others is that the only way to get clients is by referrals, by putting up posters in maybe
flyers.
senior whatever.
assisted living centers,
Yes,
even clinics and hospitals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even maybe word of mouth.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But that's the old way of doing things. I'm not saying that it doesn't
It
work.
will work.
It still works.
It's gonna
but
work.
there's also other opportunities like Google advertisement, Facebook advertisement. This is something that people should look into doing instead of only sticking to the old way of doing things. So you can do both, and you see where you get the good results.
Absolutely.
Right? So that was just kind of.
And we actually did a 30-minute video about how to do that. But what ends up happening is you find somebody says, "Oh, I'm not good at that technology stuff."
Yes.
Well, let me ask you this question, right? This is the question I always ask. Did you grow up knowing how to drive a car?
No.
Did you grow up knowing how to swim?
No. Yes.
Well, in this business, you got two choices. It's very simple. You either learn how to do it yourself, or you pay a ton of money for somebody else to do what you can learn how to do. It's very simple. There's no two ways about it. There's no third way
and the reason
option.
why these people charge a lot of money, the people that do marketing, is because they're taking advantage.
They're taking advantage of you.
You don't know how to do it yourself. They'll charge you almost $12,000.
Absolutely.
So the reason why people don't want to do that is like we're going back to the fixed mindset.
Yes, fixed mindset.
Or they already put it in their mind that this is not something that I can do. I'm not good at this.
I'm not good at this.
So that limits them from growing.
Yeah.
And when you have that kind of mindset, it's gonna be really hard for you to succeed in this kind of business. That's the honest truth. You're not gonna make it.
If you're not growing, you're dying. That's the real.
Yes. And learning doesn't stop too.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one I just came up with. Laziness. Let's be real. People are lazy.
People love good things, but they're lazy.
People are lazy.
They don't want to put work.
I'm guilty sometimes of laziness. Who else is guilty? Okay.
Sometimes you wake up, you don't even want to feel like doing it. But you don't force yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you do one thing, one thing, it makes a big difference.
Somebody wakes up, instead of doing that one thing to get them closer to their dreams, they just sleep all day watching Netflix all day. Right.
So, but you see, it goes back to priorities.
Priorities, right.
Some people prioritize the wrong thing.
The wrong thing.
So, but if you like, also discipline plays part of it. The way to solve this whole problem of being lazy or whatever, it's good if you have like a diary, for instance. Maybe, you can write like a list of things that you wanna do for the week. It could be even 2 things that you wanna do for a week.
Okay.
Whatever that will lead you to your goals.
To your goals, right.
So I think that's the only way you can manage to cut that, laziness.
That laziness. I think laziness and procrastination are one and the same thing. They go together.
They go together.
So one of the tactics that she's talking about is you write your goals for the week, right?
Right.
And when you do write your goals for the week, you break down those goals for that week into smaller goals, right? That are daily goals. For example, let's say you are supposed to launch a YouTube channel like we have done right now.
We've done now. Yeah.
How long has it taken us to come to this point? How long?
It's taken us a while.
Months.
It's taken us months.
Right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna confess that mostly it has to do with me too, because I've been that type of person. I don't want to be on YouTube. I just want this low key. Whatever. But when you have that kind of mindset too, how are you gonna know what you're capable of doing? So
you're doing amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, but I give him credit for that because he's been really pushing.
You have to do so. The point I'm trying to make here is that she's trying to make is that you have to do things that are uncomfortable every day, right? Thrive to do something that's uncomfortable every day. So being in front of a camera like this, it's not comfortable. It sucks. A lot of you guys are probably gonna judge a lot of things, right? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
People are gonna judge.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? It's like once you cross that barrier of not caring what people are gonna think about you, you can overcome a lot of barriers, a lot of things that are holding you back from growing your agency or starting your agency.
That goes back to fear too.
Fear too. Everything is so connected. So let's go back to the goals, right? Bite-sized goals. So create a 1-year goal, create your monthly goals and your weekly goals and your daily goals.
I think
right?
it's easy to do daily or weekly.
Daily or weekly. Because when you look at your yearly goals, it's overwhelming. You're like, I'll never get there.
Yeah.
I remember we started creating that course last year, September.
Right.
It's been a long time. We had to do our research to figure out what people cared to learn.
Yes.
We had to figure out how to...
We did a survey as well.
Yeah, we did a survey.
Mind you, all these things that we were doing, it's like we did have to sacrifice a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
Going out on the weekends, we're always home.
Yeah, we didn't go out for...
Done,
we didn't go out for 6 months straight.
Yeah.
Right?
So even when this COVID thing, the pandemic, to us it was...
It's very normal. We don't go anywhere. How many friends you have?
I just have online friends. Friends online now. But it's okay because I'm not saying that friends are bad, but you have to be very careful of who you're surrounded with, Because sometimes friends can be a big time distractions, and then there are those that will try and give you advice, like they're giving you advice but they're not really giving you advice. So you have to be even careful who gives you advice. You have to look at, is this person successful?
Yeah. See, like, thank you for bringing that up. A lot of people go to ask a plumber for help with their light fixtures if your light is broken, right? But you're not supposed to ask a plumber about your lighting. Light fixtures. Who are you supposed to ask? An electrician.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So the point I'm trying to make is a lot of you guys are asking your friends who are losers. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Everybody has got a loser friend.
That's true.
Right?
That's right.
And you know who that person is.
Yes.
Right? Then you ask them for their opinion about the business that you're starting. Why? Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
They're not going to give you the right information.
What has this person ever done?
They're likely going to discourage you because it's like, have you ever had this saying that misery loves company? They don't want to see you succeed.
Facts. They don't want you.
Yeah.
They don't want you to win.
So you have to be very careful who you seek advice from and who you're surrounded with. I mean, the people that are surrounding you. Because one thing from my personal experience, I've realized there's so many negative people out there. And the best thing to do is also you have to be careful who you share your information with, because there's a lot of what they call enemy of progress.
The enemy of progress, like Bishop says.
Yes.
Let me close this door.
Sometimes you're even better to keep things to yourself. You don't have to overshare your plans. Seek for the right people to give you advice, but then don't. Especially like if you're just starting a business, don't go on telling everybody.
No.
I started up a business.
No, keep it to yourself. In fact, when you do start your business, your agency, for a lot of you guys who haven't, do me a favor, do not post it on your social. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
The only person you're going to tell are complete strangers. Go out and make conversations.
See, for those that are already doing this business and they are successful with business,
right.
Those are the people that you seek advice from. But your friends and family, you don't really need to tell them that.
No, they don't need to know any of that. They're going to hate on you. They're going to hate on you. They're going to put you down. They're going to give you bad advice. Why? Because they want you to struggle just like them.
Just like them.
Just like them. In fact, we can talk forever about this people part. So Joyce, there's another issue that comes up sometimes. And then people who have kids, and are easily distracted, that would say, well, I really want to start my agency, but I got these 2 kids, I got to homeschool them now, I got to...
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's tough.
It's very tough. I mean, we got 2 kids of our own, and I am completely empathize with everybody, every one of you that has
especially single
kids,
mothers,
especially single mothers. In fact, some of you guys that are watching this are probably single mothers, and I can't say I understand what it's like to be a single mother. The only thing I can do is empathize. But one thing I do know for sure, if you really want this, you have to do whatever it takes. I encourage you to think way outside the box. Yes, we understand you're a single mother. We understand that navigating business and work and your kids, it's not easy. But you gotta ask yourself, okay, what am I willing to give up to make this dream come to life? Is there something that takes away an hour of your time every day?
Every day.
What is that one thing?
Is Netflix?
Is it scrolling through your Instagram right before bed? Right? Because I do that. I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Right? Every day I wake up, I scroll through Instagram. Before I go to bed,
Facebook.
I scroll through Instagram, right? Facebook, watching junk on YouTube. And I spend sometimes, if I count the amount of hours that I spend on Instagram and YouTube, watching useless stuff, that's probably about 2 hours a day, would you say?
Yeah, something like
about
that.
2 hours a day,
Yes.
personally,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And the other time that I spend on my socials or YouTube, I'm consuming information to make our business better, right? To better myself.
Right.
But ask yourself, is there like a little sliver of time? It could be an hour, it could be 30 minutes.
Right.
How can I maximize that hour, that 30 minutes? That's all you have to ask yourself. Could it be, maybe I'm learning how to do this one part of the business for myself, how to set up my own website,
Yes.
because I didn't have the money to pay somebody thousands of dollars to do it for me, right? Ask yourself that.
Right. Right.
See, you have to do whatever it takes.
Or you can also
What else?
utilize the time, like for instance, for the single mothers who who have little kids, you can utilize that time. I know it's a lot because I'm a mother as well.
Yeah.
But my thing is that you have times when the kids go take a nap, maybe an hour nap.
Kids are taking a nap right now.
Yes,
That's
yes.
why we're able to record.
That's why we're able to do.
One is right there, taking a nap right there. The other one is in
The
bed.
room, yes, bedroom. So use that time to do something. Something, learn something.
Yep.
Just 1 hour, even 30 minutes. When you do that, when you have that kind of discipline, oh my God.
The sky's the limit for
Yeah,
you.
the sky is
You have no idea. The
Yeah.
sky's the limit. All right. So one last thing. This might be second to last thing. The things that hold people back is money.
Yes, money. That's
All right.
true.
Money. Let's talk about money. And it's tough to start an agency on money. So a lot of people want to start their own agency, but they don't have money. And the honest truth is, don't start your agency if you don't have money. Don't do it.
It's in any business.
In any business, not just this business.
You need some capital, to start something at least.
Yeah.
To start with. There's no way you're gonna start a business with no money.
How?
Doesn't make any
How?
sense.
I mean, there's so many things that are gonna cost you money
Yeah.
or time,
Or
right?
time.
What I encourage everybody that doesn't have money right now to do is go find a part-time job. Go find a job. Look, I understand maybe right now things are tough economically
Yeah.
and all that stuff,
Yes.
but in the healthcare industry, there's still jobs.
There's
There will
jobs.
always be
There'll
jobs in
always
this
be jobs
industry.
in the-
Always.
Yes. Yes.
In fact, the rich people are getting richer,
Yeah, during this time.
right? So if you start your agency eventually, you're gonna get all these rich people that are hoarding cash. They're gonna be paying you
Yeah.
to take care of the old people,
That's-
right or wrong.
That's so true.
There's plenty of money out there.
There's plenty of
Just because you don't have the money right now does not mean the world doesn't have the money.
Yeah,
They do.
Don't like, my thing is that don't rush to start something if you don't have money.
If you don't have the money,
Yeah,
don't do it.
it could take even maybe 2 years, you're working, maybe saving the money, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But don't start a business. It doesn't really make sense. So how would you start a business with no money? Yeah.
all right, guys. So see you in the next video, and it's been real,
Yeah.
and we're gonna bring more fire, more heat to these conversations, because this is only day one, right?
Right.
All right.
So yeah. Cheers to that.
Take care, guys.